It's the way point of the season for Arsenal, still waiting their first away goal of this campaign. How much better were they, Thierry, today?
Well, it wasn't difficult to be better than what they were at Liverpool. That has to start. So that was just standard for me of what you need to do away from home.
You got a point at the champions.
No, I'm saying in terms of performance, that's standard in what you need to do away from home. When you arrive somewhere away from home, whether you play the champion or not, you need to be careful of what's going to happen. And so, yes, it's way better. Yes, they got a point. Yes, Aaron Ramsey was better. But the team defended better. The wingers were tucking in, helping those two guys. At times, when Aaron Ramsey was going again too early, they were recovering a bit for him. And then at the back also, the three at the back were also a bit better because the job was done in front of them. Everything was better today. And so we go back to the same thing, still looking for the first goal away from home, and they still didn't win away from home. But that was way better than what we saw against Liverpool. But that wasn't difficult too, also.
Well, there weren't too many talking points in truth in that second half. Apart from, Graham, you could argue, a colourful performance from David Luiz. And because of the spate of recent incidents with boots landing in faces, this had us wondering, I suppose, a little bit. What's your take on it?
Yeah, I'm struggling to understand why this would be seen differently to Mane's one. You know, he's going for the ball, he's endangering an opposition player, and I think that's a red.
Well, I suppose the officials would say an overhead kick means you're not aware of the people that are behind you.
Well, I think the fact he's in the 6-yard box, he's going to be aware that he's around bodies. And I think you're raising your foot up there, whether it's an overhead kick or not, is going to risk a red card. I think that's a red card.
Thierry?
I think, you know, if we go based on what was the discussion the other day with Mane, then I understand what Graham is saying. And on the other side, he connects with the end of Koscielny, that then after his hand hits his face. But I don't know why we're debating at the end of the day, because he got his red after.
Because he did get himself a red card. But that was a lot early in the game, and it might have changed. It might have opened it even up more for Arsenal. But no debating the second one, I'm guessing.
No, and, you know, he wanted to be clever. He got caught. So for me, hey, look, he can play with his goalkeeper, but he's inviting pressure because he loves to play. And then, hey, he's upset with Sanchez. He's trying to barge him out of the way. He forgets to play football. And because he's upset with Sanchez, he gets his frustration out on Kolasinac, and it's a red. No doubt.
I'm struggling to understand what the manager's on about here, Conte. He's out to the touchline waving an imaginary card for who? I mean, this is just reckless. The game's 0-0. He's frustrated. He's not had a good day. Here, have some of that. That is a leg breaker. That's a red card
he's trying
plus.
to protect his player, I guess, isn't he? Let's have a look at the chances then for Arsenal. Did they shade it on that?
Yeah, they certainly did. I thought Arsenal were extremely disciplined today. You know, they'll think they should have won the game because they did have the better chances. This is well worked. Great 1-2. Lovely ball in. Really, Danny Welbeck's got to do better than that. He's got to get it on target. You know, he's up. Get it down. It's more the ball hitting his head than him actually trying to direct it.
Do you think this is something to build on, Graham, for Arsenal?
Yeah, as long as... See, they've gone there today with the respect for Chelsea, the current champions. They've gone there thinking, we'll have a look at how the game pans out and we'll adapt our play accordingly. Instead of when they went to Liverpool a couple of weeks ago, they tried to win it from the first minute. You know, Xhaka and Ramsey emptying midfield all the time. On top of that, what they had today was a coincidence with Welbeck and Iwobi up front. They were working the black players of Chelsea to stop them playing quality balls into the forwards and midfield players. So it starts here. You've heard it 100 times. You know, you start defending from the front. If they're doing that correctly, your midfield are not having to step out of position. If they're not stepping out of position, the back three or back four don't have to step out of position. And I think it was a far more workmanlike Arsenal, and they've got to build on that. They're not good enough to go out and beat every team they play against in the first minute. And that's how they've been playing football for a good decade now. They don't have the quality to do that. They have to go out and have a look in the bigger games, have a look at what's on offer, and adapt accordingly.
Maybe the penny's dropping. It's an interesting debate, which we will continue later. And there'll be more reaction over on Sky Sports News HQ right now and across our digital platform.